What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jason Boss, aka Moto MMA, hitting you up with another great video. So, what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about what I believe to be the 7 kings and queens of motorcycle vlogging. Motorcycle vlogging has been around obviously a long time. You have a lot of people doing it. You have a ton of vloggers who are very great at it, who put out some awesome content. If I missed any of your favorites, hey, totally sorry. Put them down in the comment section below. I would love to maybe like see some of their videos, and I probably have seen some of their videos, but maybe just didn't really think about them for this particular list, because these 7 people really just came to mind like right off the back. I admire their hard work. I think they stick out really big. Criterias for me, at least, I'm kind of going by subs and likes on their last video, even though, because this is like hours later, so those numbers have probably changed. They probably got more subs, they probably got more likes by now, because I mean, I'm telling you, that's just how good and just how successful these motovloggers are. So without further ado, let's get it. Number 1 being your boy Yami Noob. Now, this is not in any particular order, guys. I'm just, giving you the 7. Number 1, Yami Noob. Now, if you want a motovlogger who is really more or less a sports bikes guy, he really is a sports bike guy. That's what you'll more or less hear him talk about. And then he also talks about a lot of the different types of bikes. Like he rides cruisers every now and then, but he might talk about like a dual sport. He might talk recently they were talking about the new Hayabusa. Like, he's just into multiple different types of motorcycles. It's not just one. Yami Noob is definitely very big on that. He's not really a guy that gives you, per se, I would like to say, like the breakdown of every single bike, but he gives you options of every single bike. But being his favorite is definitely sports bikes, and he's a funnier, goofier guy. He's got his own website, the yaminoob.co, where you can go sign up and get information on all his content, where you can get gear, things like that. I mean, pretty awesome guy, pretty awesome channel. I love Spite. His friend is on there. On his last video, and just to kind of give you an idea of where Yami's at, he is at 815k subs. On the last video, he got 43k views and 1.8k likes. I mean, that's insane, guys. That's on just the last video that he put out. I mean, those numbers, they're just through the roof. They don't lie. Love Yami Noob. Number 2 is Dan the Fireman. Now, Dan the Fireman, if you ever watch this video, dude, I want you to know you're a guy that's near and dear to my heart. If you want a YouTuber, as far as motorcycling goes, it's going to teach you how to ride safely, what to look for when you're riding, how to avoid wrecks and damage, what gear you should be wearing, things like that. Dan the Fireman is the guy. He will tell you it doesn't take place of a safety course, you know what I mean? He still wants you to take that safety course, but his videos just break it down bit by bit. He has his own discourse and his own gear and things like that as well. He also has 2 different channels now. I think one of them is just the crash reviews. And basically what those are, like, he will show you different motorcycles either getting in a wreck or almost getting a wreck, but he'll teach you how to avoid those situations yourself, which is very cool, and what you should do in it. And then he has another one, just kind of a tutorial on how to, on maybe how to turn, maybe how to make different maneuvers, some parking lot exercises you can do. I love Dan the Fireman, and I really appreciate him. As of currently right now, he has 266k subscribers, 16k views on this last video, and 620 likes. Totally awesome. And now we're gonna roll down my way, down here to Florida. Coming up at number 3 is Blockhead. Blockhead, those guys are just funny to me. they do have some like things where they kind of critique bikes and tell you about different ones, stuff like that. But to me, it's like one of the ones that tell you a story, more or less, like of their life and some of the things they do, and just kind of show you their world and things like that. Like, I can watch Blockhead in place of a TV show. I mean, that's just how entertaining he really is, and his crew. I love watching the Blockhead crew. As of right now, he has 339k subs. On this video was at that time when it was out, it was only out 6 hours. Okay, in 6 hours when his last video was out, it was at 4,000 views and 579 likes within 6 hours. Now, currently, when I checked it recently, 15 hours later, he's at 12k views and 1.1k likes. That is nuts. Dude is doing big. He should definitely be proud of himself. Number 4, SRK Cycles. Now, SRK Cycles, I love Sean. I love the guys from SRK Cycles. If you want to know what it's like to ride a motorcycle, like if you really want to get like a good idea of what this motorcycle is like, what it has to offer, things like that, SRK Cycles and his other channel, Bikes and Beards, and I think he has a couple more, are definitely the ones to watch, because he's really going to break down a lot of like what the bike has as far as features, things like that, the power that it has, it's 0 to 60, things like that. Sean is very successful. He owns a dealership as well, so it kind of puts him in place of riding a lot of different motorcycles. That's what sets him out, I think, above the rest, because he does ride so many different motorcycles, so he can really give you that actual advice on motorcycles. When I'm looking at different bikes, that is the guy to watch, and he's a good Christian guy too, which I like too, so it kind of helps feed that spiritual part of you as well. Love SRK Cycles. Number 5, Shade Tree Surgeon, coming back down to Florida again. Shade Tree is another one that to me is a storyteller. You know what I mean? You're going to learn about Shade Tree Surgeon. I mean, and his crew, and his niece recently, matter of fact, started a YouTube channel, Shalisi, and those guys to me, they ride a lot of older bikes. You know what I mean? He had a newer Harley, but he still rides the Krusty Glide, as he calls it, and God, I forgot the name of the purple blue raspberry, something like that. I don't know. But he rides a lot of older bikes. Guy's pretty funny. They give out like just a really good story and things like that on top of it. They kind of like let you delve into like their personal life a little bit. I love that one. Like, if you just want somebody just to be entertained for instead of watching a TV show, that's the guy to watch. As of currently right now, he's at 195k subs, 43k views, and 3.6k likes. I'm looking at my notes, so if you see me looking at you, that's why. Now, on to a very exceptional lady. Her Two Wheels. Now, what I like about Her Two Wheels, out of a lot of the other female motovloggers, not that there's not other ones like her, but she's very successful at motovlogging without showing a whole lot of skin. You're not going to watch Jess's channel and you're going to see some scantily clad girl on a motorcycle trying to show it all. I mean, she's just not. She's going to entertain you, you know, kind of maybe take you camping with her, let you know about her life, different things like that, but she's not going to do it and sell out her body. She's not going to be sexual. It's a really good, wholesome, you know what I mean, entertaining female motor vlogger that, I mean, if you're sitting there with the kids, if you have the wife sitting behind you, you don't have to worry about what's going on that screen, because she's just not that type of girl. Her husband Jordan should be very proud of her. Very, very cool female YouTuber. As of currently right now, Jess is at 90.7k subs. On her last video that I watched was at 25k views and 2.3 likes. She just recently released one 2 hours ago, which is awesome, guys. In 2 hours, one of the ones she just recently released is at 5.8k views and 749 likes. Way to go, Jess. Keep up the good work. And then I'm going to go on to number 7, Queen Sit. Queen Sit is just a powerful African-American woman, you know what I mean, who rides cruisers. She has a Harley Davidson Road Glide. She's very entertaining. She keeps it real, you know what I mean. She has her own clothing line. She's an entrepreneur. She's just very smart. And I think, like, seeing that side a lot of times, especially, you know what I mean, being an African American myself, you know, a lot of times seeing that from another black woman, you know, perspective, like, man, okay, you know, motorcycles don't care what race you are, you know. This is something that anybody can get into, you know what I mean, and it's okay, you know. So I really like her channel. It was very encouraging to me. And that's my top 7. But before I go, I'm going to give a special shout out to just one of my favorite, my all-time favorite. If you ask me, Jason, who is your all-time favorite moto vlogger besides yourself? Of course, I would have to say Brandon Picasso is definitely my all-time favorite moto vlogger. I can't say enough good stuff about Brandon. If you want to see motorcycles, fast motorcycles, because the guy rides the M109R and the Harley Davidson V-Rod. So if you want to see fast motorcycles and a mellow jazz type tune, you know what I mean, with a good story coming on into it too. I mean, Brandon's the guy that does it, man. He just kind of, you know, he keeps it real, you know what I mean? And what I do like about him as well, I have wrote this guy, you know what I mean, on Instagram. You can write him down in this YouTube video. He's very good at getting back to people. He's not got the big head, you know what I mean. Brandon Picasso, to me, hands down, is my favorite YouTuber. Definitely one of my inspirations. Keep up the good work, bro. I really appreciate it. As of right now, he's at 13.3K subs. On his last full-length video, he had 14K views and 669 likes. On a mini video, 15-second video. This is how awesome this guy is. 15-second video, he had 1.2K views and 82 likes. Man, that's awesome, Brandon. Keep it up. All right, guys, so that's it. That's the top 7. I'm going to try to drop links and descriptions to each of these people's video down below. We got some good stuff coming up with me. I did get the camera finally installed on my bike, and I had to work out some of the bugs in it, so that's why, I haven't put out anything of me on the bike. I know I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it, guys. I'm still new to this whole editing and learn how to use the cameras and all that kind of stuff. This video is shot way over. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you get back to it. This is your boy, Moto MMA, a.k.a. Jason Boss, signing off. See you guys later. I almost forgot. Peace.